Hello everyone! This video is just gonna be like a little fun one I wanted to do. It is yard metal versus orbit metal. So, you know, it kind of just, you know, makes sense, you know, what's better, the one driver that has just the ball replaced with metal, or the other driver that has the ball replaced with metal. So, what was it? Orbit originally came on, what was it? Wyvern, right? Wild Wyvern? And yard originally came on, was it 40s? So, well, it's kind of different this time around. It's kind of different. We get to see now with the metal versions of these drivers, which one is better between the two. Now, I do have to say one thing. You know, I don't really want to go on the videos and be like, oh my god, this part of I don't want to do that, right? Because if you overhype some part, then I have to kind of just look like an idiot after when you realize it's not really that good. That's why I stopped talking about Ignition, saying it was that good, because Ignition kind of sucks. Alright, so the thing is also when you do the testing with the driver, it's really more what can work best with what specific combo, right? But for this one, so it makes sense, we'll be doing a Big Bang Genesis, Double O Cross, and we'll do orbit metal and yard metal. So how this will work is I already have selected combos. We're gonna do, I have to do this like twice because I have to do it one time around and then the other time around. We'll do 2 rounds per bay to see how it works. And I guess I'll change the launch order or something like that. And we're gonna see how well it can actually work with each driver. Let's first go up with orbit metal. Orbit metal comes on Dread Bahamut in the 3-pack, or if you manage to pull Naked Spriggan, you pretty much get orbit metal. So now just zooming out a bit so we can get set up. Let's see how well this does. This should perform, I think this should perform well. I guess we'll see, Our first opponent is going to be Zwei, what was it? Zwei Bahamut, Blitz Destroy Dash with Zen Weight. So far, it's looking pretty good for orbit metal. You notice that Zwei gave a lot of big hits, but orbit metal seems to still be holding a bit strong. But let's see at the end. At the end, that was actually Zwei Bahamut. I would give it one more chance since it was really close in that one. One more chance. Yeah, I should be able to have really good defense. I'm just trying to, oh! Big hits, huh? Big hits! That goes to Zwei Bahamut again. Alright, moving on to our next one. We'll be trying it out against Judgment, Joker, Sting, Quick Dash. Keep on forgetting. I just have the launch it. Keep on forgetting what rotation it is. You saw it. I didn't snipe it. I didn't do anything. That was fair game. That was fair game. You really rock it around quite a bit. Okay, that hit the back wall. That's definitely Joker's point. These rounds are very quick with Judgment, so I think it makes sense to give it a 3rd round. Yeah, Judgment can really rock it. I'm really curious on how yard metal is going to perform compared to orbit. That hit the wall like heavy. That's also going to be really important to see with yard, because yard does scrape a lot, so if it can't take those big hits, it's going to really suck compared to, let's say, orbit. So our next combo we're going to try it out against will be Lord Spriggan, Paradox Extend Plus. Why? Yes, I don't know. I just threw Paradox on it just because I had to borrow the 0 Cross Extend Plus I just made. It'll be Lord Spriggan on left, by the way, so. I don't think this will be the same situation with Naked, with what happened against Lord. I actually don't even think Genesis is better than Lord. I think Genesis is maybe good against quite a few things with that armor on, but I don't think it can beat Lord. Like, unless you maybe slap on like an attack combo. But you know, it depends what combo you're up against. So. And that's why when I'm doing this, I don't want to talk about stock. The stock doesn't mean anything for competitive. That is definitely Lord. Okay, well, we're definitely not going to do the other one because we already know what the result is. Alright, next up is going to be Master Longinus Double Across Extend Plus. If you're wondering why, yes, it is a very easy part that you can just spam almost everything and it won't be that bad at all. Alright, let's try to get it. I would think it should be able to perform. Not that bad, but you know, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. So far it's doing alright, but you know, I'm not really like, I'll say like a big fan of heavy metal. Not bad, it's not really a bad drive, it's just like, you know, compared to a lot of stuff you could use. Alright, next up is going to be a Naked Diabolo's Goku Wave Paradox Bearing. I will be extremely surprised if it can beat Naked. It's definitely pushing it back quite a bit. And that is bearing, how bearing kind of works. I don't really know if that's fair to say. What is it looking like? What is it looking like? Who will be our winner? That was definitely Naked. Alright, so now, slapping on this one. So the thing is, maybe if it doesn't manage to scrape, it should be able to outspin a little bit more at the end, but I guess we're gonna see. It's kind of weird just doing yard metal just on big banks, and it's basically almost the exact same with the stock and everything, but you know, this is how it looks like and everything. I figured first do a test launch. Alright, let's stop the lab. Let's get right back onto that Naked Diabolos. The thing is with yard metal, I feel like it can be used for maybe one specific thing, but that's kind of it. We're gonna see, you wanna know what? We're gonna see at the end. We're gonna see at the end against bearing, because bearing is a very good driver that it cannot outspin. Is really just like a big difference right there. Alright, can't beat this one. Let's try it up against Zwei, because Zwei really wrecked it up a bit. Really did. Come on. Okay. I guess compared to Orbit, for the most part, it kind of has more balance. That was Genesis that time from what it looked like. That's the thing too with Yard, it's just that for the most part it does kind of scrape, but it doesn't. I'm nothing like scrapes like an incredible amount. Just like there was that issue. But if you don't manage to, you should be fine. Oh no. My issue is like when Yard starts to like really lose a lot of its spin, it's just touching the state like that. You can see it touches the standing floor quite a bit, and it'll go to the opponent. All right, let's get Judgment, because Judgment is always like, you know, the one you gotta use against it, because Judgment's a hard hitter. Okay, don't fail us, Yard Metal. It didn't fail us. But you wanna know what? That could just be one round. You got lucky with the hits and everything, with the alignment, or whatever. So now we're gonna try it up against Judgment, just because you have to. Judgment should be able to give that big hit. You know, even when it seems like Judgment can always pull off a big hit, yeah. Or no. Then again, you know, to be fair, like that can happen a lot of times if you don't launch the attack tip right. You see how it went to Judgment? You see why I don't really like Yard Metal? That's a ring out. No, it's done. That's a ring out. I'm sorry, that's a ring out. It's done. And it's done either way. You see, even if we didn't even count that, it's still done. Hold on. Okay. So the one thing I actually really want to test this out against is just because since we're trying to talk about defense, and I think this will make a lot of sense, I do want to try Yard Metal with Paradox and Naked, just because, you know, you can pretty much almost use this with any driver and it won't even be that bad. Like even Pledged of all things, it can still pull a pretty heavy hit. I just want to see what happens, and then after I'll probably make my final conclusion, and I will have to try Orbit Metal too. So let's just see. Against Vi. Because I guess, you know, when you have Naked and Paradox, you can pretty much almost, when you see how it slid there, I did not like that at all. I did not like that at all. Okay, we're gonna do a third round with it. Then after we'll just switch to Judgment like one round. It's kind of doing well, huh? It's kind of doing well. This is just when it scrapes, when like a bait gives like a really hard hit. Like let me try something. Let me try something. For an example. What did you mean by a hard hit? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, let's just get close to wrapping it up. Just trying to see. Where are you, Judgment? Okay. Where is Orbit Metal now? If I swear to God, if Orbit Metal somehow does better, I will. You know, fair play, huh? Fair play. Alright. I'll pretend for a second and you just hit the back wall there. You really got smacked around. I'm pretty sure that was a KO because I think he hit the back wall like twice. And it was very close to a burst, huh? Alright, I'll find a round against Judgment. Please, for the love of God. Please. I just saw Judgment slap around Yard Metal in this video. I can't handle it another time. Dear God. Dear God. Alright. Final conclusion time. What do I think it's better? Alright. So, I would say that for the outspin at the end, if Yard does not manage to scrape, can perform, I would say, maybe better than Orbit Metal, but we actually saw a lot of times that Yard has this thing where it does slide a lot, and because of that, it'll just lose a lot of spin, and it'll just lose. I do think that in general, I'm not really a fan of the whole, oh my god, it's Orbit Metal, oh my god, it's Yard Metal, like what's next, Atomic Metal? If I were to pick one that I would say maybe could be most reliable, I would maybe say Orbit Metal, but I'm kind of sliding towards Yard Metal. The choice will be yours in the comment section. What do you think was better with the combos I was able to showcase and why? And what would you pick? Yard or Orbit? If you had to pick one. Orbit? Alright, I'll go with Yard, he's going with Orbit. We're at war now. What do you think and why? That's it for now. Thank you all for watching and have an amazing day.